As a lifelong book lover, I had two dreams by the end of the year: to start writing a children's book about magic in the kitchen and to start a little free library. But guess what? My kids beat me to it, and I couldn't be more proud. Are they the best books ever? Not yet. Not yet. But if they keep writing and they keep getting better with each book, yeah, someday they're going to be amazing. And someday, maybe you'll see them in stores. Hey book friends, welcome back to Amy Ann's Reads, where we talk about all things books, reading joy, and literary adventures. And today's video is a little bit different, but it might be one of the most special ones that I've ever made, because you might know that I have dreamed about writing a children's book one day, maybe even one about why kitchens are magical and how it connects you to all these different emotions, memories, and quality time together as a family. And I've also wanted to create a little free library for the community. And these are things that I am putting out there for you to hold me accountable to, okay? And I'm putting it out in the universe because we all know that we're a little more likely, actually a lot more likely, to stick to our goals when we put it out into the public to people we know and they hold you accountable. So I'm asking you to do so. But before I could make those dreams happen, my kids went ahead and did it themselves. They wrote books, made copies, so they even became a publisher, and built a library, just like that. So today I'm introducing you to my favorite new authors, and yes, I will be reading you a few of their stories. So friends, I have always loved the idea of writing a children's book, and I have always loved food and felt like it is magical. If you know me on This Japanese American Life, that is my other main YouTube channel. You know I talk about Japanese food and culture and traditions all the time. So this is a tying in of both my love for books, my passion for the next generation, and how much I love the kitchen, having my kids in there, and cherish the time that I spend with my mom and how I connected with my relatives in that way. And so I want to put all this into a book that passes on that magic, that portrays that magic. And so that is going to come at some point, friends. I'm putting it out there so you can hold me accountable, because it is not just about the food, although it's going to be fun with that, but it's about the time spent together, the traditions, the memories, all the things that we connect with our friends, our family, and we get to share that with others, right? And I also dreamed about creating a little free library. You know, those ones in the community, you put it outside your house or put it at a park or wherever, and it's filled with books for neighbors, for kids, for anyone who needs a little reading magic. It is a take one, leave one, just a library for everyone. And I kept thinking for years, one day I'm going to do it. I'll get to it. I'll either create one by hand or I'll buy that kit. But we know life happens. Work, kids, time. And then my kids surprised me. Without me pushing them at all, they started writing their own stories. I mean, maybe they heard me talk about how I want to, I don't know, but they just did it. They grabbed paper, pencils, markers, colored pencils, folded little books out of paper, and wrote these stories. Some funny, some adventurous, some filled with imagination, but all filled with heart. And then they took these that are written, as you can see, it's in color, it's in pencil, right? But they made scanned copies and declared that they have books that people can take. People can have them, people can read them and put them back, whatever. But now they have multiple copies so they can hand them out. If you want some, you let me know in the comments and we're happy to send them to you. And if that wasn't enough, they created this little free library. Where's the free sign? I can't see the free sign. It was somewhere on here. Maybe the tape fell off. But they made these little bins that essentially is like a little free library, right? It just says free, and you can take one, you can put one in, you can come back for a different one, whatever it might be. But it just lives in their room, sometimes downstairs, somewhere, different places. But it just, look, free. These have not been folded yet because they scan, they print, and then they fold them into new books. But there's like This one is Life of a Cat. This is the more nonfiction one, I think. Oh, and they paired up. It is written by one child and illustrated by another. I love it. There's teamwork too. I did also say because they had some fantastic art. Did you see this one? Did you see this? They were also looking at how to draw books for some of the cute things. I love the creativity. I was seeing the whole process and endorse. I, as a mom, endorse this whole process, their creative minds, and also some of these things talk about like really good stuff like bullies and how to deal with changing plans and all that stuff. You guys, seriously, I love it, and I could make this video go super super long, but alas, look at that, look at that. Okay, but I'm going to read two books for you because I'm just going to share, and one of them, look, it ends in a cliffhanger. It says, "Oh, don't miss book two." I love that. They love to read, and they are taking all these different aspects in that they read and going with it, right? Okay, so I'm going to read the first one. This is the first book that started it all because I think my other child was inspired by my first. Let's see if I could do fun voices too, okay? This is Tofu Cat and the Rainy Day. Can you see that? Okay. One day, Tofu Cat was cozying up next to the fire. It was so warm and cozy. Ah! In the middle of his dream, he heard something. It was rain. He couldn't sleep, and rain was his worst enemy. Worst. Ugh. And look at this super cute tofu cat. Tofu body, cat head. Oh darn, today is grocery day. Now I have to reschedule and my days will get complicated. Ugh, why today? The next day, Tofu Cat went to go shopping and he bought all his stuff he needed. Donuts, cat food. Of course, those are the essentials, right? When he went out of the shop, it was raining. Tofu Cat had to run all the way home. Come on, says Tofu Cat. When he got home, and he had to sit next to the campfire for 2 hours until he was dry. Oh, then he got home and he had to sit next to the campfire for 2 hours until he was dry. Well, it must be the end. See ya! The end. So that's Tofu Cat number 1. Alas, more to come there. And here is my other child, CJ Mason, number 1. It's in color. It's got also pictures. I also loved their planning process too. I saw them writing the words and planning what the book is going to look like. Love it. Love it. So many levels. CJ Mason was doing his homework in his room when he heard a knock. Knock, knock. What? CJ asked. Dinner's ready, said Marley, CJ's sister. Okay, said CJ. So CJ walked down to have some dinner, and he got ready for dessert. Then CJ took a shower and went to bed. In the morning, CJ noticed that his homework was missing. On the walk to school, he wondered what had happened. He explained what had happened to his teacher, but she didn't understand. He was mad. The next morning, the same thing had happened. That night, he had a brilliant plan. He figured it out. Dun dun. He told his mom, and Bumpy got a place at night. Then CJ got happier and did many more things with his family. Don't miss book 2, CJ Mason and the Party Mix-Up. It's just fun. It's just fun. There's Tofu Cat and the Robber, which is number 2. Tofu Cat and the Mix-Up Rain, number 3. There's Tofu Cat Tummy Ache, number 4. Abby Tabby's Video Game Lesson. Oh, Video Game Loss. The Squad. Oh, there's a Fruit Squad. Oh, there's Fruit Squad 1, 2, 3. Look at that, colorful fruit squad. I wonder what happens to the fruit squad. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of fruit in their squad. I can't wait to read these. Can you tell they make me so happy? Oh my gosh. Are they the best books ever? Not yet. Not yet. But if they keep writing and they keep getting better with each book, yeah, someday they're going to be amazing. And someday maybe you'll see them in stores. Who knows? I just know that as a mom, I want to encourage all the fun things and creative minds and the planning process and all that goes into it. And like I said, if you like this and you want to encourage them and all that, give them a comment, give it a like. Tell me where you want stuff sent just for kids. This reminded me of something really important. Books don't have to be fancy to be meaningful. They just need to come from the heart. And watching my kids write their own stories made me realize it's time that I stop waiting and just start. So yes, I still plan to write that book, but now I get to do it alongside my own little authors. And if you've ever thought about writing a book yourself or doing anything else bookish, this is your sign to begin. Even if it's not perfect, just start. So tell me in the comments if you've ever had a dream that is book related, and if you want to see more of their creations or have us make it into a downloadable kids printable, let me know in the comments, and be sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss any sort of other bookish content. Happy reading and writing, friends, and don't forget there is magic in the stories that we tell.